Hi everyone, I am Jack Red. Now, I decided to put 2 into 1 again, but this time it'll be an official game and a ROM hack made by someone who's a real big fan of the series. So, let's get down to it. I'm going to start with my favorite game of all time. I mean, think about it. Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the PlayStation, it just appeals more to me than the N64 one. Sure, the N64 one, you get 12 more stuff to select from in Treasures of Shao Kahn. And you do get to see every fatality in the game in its supreme devastation. And you can even do fatalities with both Shao Kahn and Motaro. But does that stop the fact that I like the PlayStation 1? No. First of all, the Chameleon character and both of them are pretty decent, but the male one's better because you actually get all the moves of all 7 ninjas put into 1 compared to all 3 female ninjas, Malia, Katana, and Jade. But she also has her own color and backstory. So basically, if you try doing the tournament mode with the male one, it ain't gonna appear as Chameleon. I mean, you can do the code where you can play as Chameleon, but you just won't get any story, and you just get where ninja you do it to ending instead. Now, you get all these fatalities. It basically, the original plan was to put Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 in a game, but they couldn't do it because first off, it was too much disk space and too much hardware space. So they just figured, let's take the best things from these games and make it better. And sure, there were some things in both that were really good. So now, the other game I want to bring up is Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy. A lot of you fans out there heard of this game. A lot of you heard that it is actually better than the official Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Well, you bet your ass it is. I'm sorry, I had a little water in my throat. I actually experimented with this game, and holy shit, this game is so awesome. Okay, first off, you can actually, if you hit any of the following 4 codes on this text that is on the official site for the hack, then you get these 3 cheat menus, and basically two codes really caught my interest. Actually 3. You get new hits. Basically, in the fatality videos, you can do your own fatalities, or you can just beat the crap out of your opponent. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's better than just doing the crit fatality mode in Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Then you get this code where you can actually kill your opponent before he or she actually kills you, or you can kill each other at the same exact time. But however it works, it is really breaking the boundaries of Mortal Kombat, which is pretty awesome. I mean, you've never seen anything like this in an official Mortal Kombat game. And I bet your ass that you would probably wait until the next one. Be like, oh, you can actually do it in that one. I bet you it won't happen in that one. Okay. It actually gives you an advantage when it comes to indoors matches. Okay. Basically, you won't be able to use your other 7 characters until when you get into a doors match. Then it'll be whoever you picked with your 7 characters you picked along with that, if you put it up to 8. Basically, you can change 1 player to 8 player, basically meaning you get 8 characters. However, here's a really cool thing. Okay, in the PlayStation, Sega Dreamcast, and PC version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, you get 2-on-2, but you can also get that in the N64 one with 3-on-3. However, this one kicks all versions of the game's ass, because you can change it from 2-on-2 to 8-on-8. I am dead fucking serious. The ending's longer. It actually has a joke at the end, which makes things even more interesting to watch. It has more fatalities in the game. I mean, holy shit, this game will blow your mind. You can even create your own Coliseum, 5th Coliseum. It won't appear on the screen, but if you hit right after the 4th one, you will see it says new. But if you play this game, you gotta know this game rocks. You need to play this, and I'm not kidding you. This game is for true Mortal Kombat fans. If you're not a true fan of the series, and if you want to get into it, this is a perfect example of how Trilogy should have went. I'm not saying it's a bad game, and I don't want you guys to get at me, but I'm just saying that if it was a little more like Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy, people would be like, "Woo, God, I gotta get this game! Holy shit!" So, another thing I must point out to you is there's a lot of the same fatalities. Some are even hacked versions of others, but don't let that bother you, okay? Sometimes they screw up in their own fatalities, making some actual fucked up scenarios happening. Like for instance, their fatalities actually missing the people, or they other kind of forgot to do another part. But it happens sometimes. Sometimes you get to see the whole thing with those screw ups. But still, it's funny when you do see the screw ups in the game. And okay, I'm going to let you know this, that most characters get 3 fatalities. However, with both chameleons, you actually get 9. I believe that a lot of the moves come from the other mentions. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I believe it's MKT Scorpion where you get 2 animalities. So, I recommend this game, and I promise you that if you're a true fan of this series, this game will complete your bloodlust throughout the whole game. I am dead serious. This is basically saying, okay, Armageddon sucks. We need a way how to get people to love Mortal Kombat. And since this is unofficial, made by a guy who is actually knows the series quite well and got people's attention by it. Okay, there are some nitpicks, like for instance some of the glitches. Sometimes they forget how to do fatalities, and some of the story kind of has some spelling errors. But don't let that bother you. I mean, the game is pretty fun. You can play the hell out of it. I mean, if you have another person with you, please play the hell out of this game with multiplayer. Trust me, I am dead serious. And if you're a fan of the Sega Genesis, make sure when you get it that you get both the ROM and the patch, and then you get like Genesis 32. Make sure it's the Genesis 32 it has on the official website. That way you can actually play it and have fun. I'm just wanting you to know this when you get in there and you patch them together, and then you can have fun with this. On a sad note, I'm going to end the video, and anyone who plays the hell of it, enjoys it, let me know. I want to hear what your thoughts on the game is. I don't care if you have to give me a definitive response, but if it's a definitive response that makes no sense, and pardon me, I'm not going to care. So, see ya.